Hello, this is James Lopes with Rise Star Church. This is about a blind first date. What I like to present it as is an interactive date site. It's kind of like the best way to think of it as, we all know about the other date sites. Of course, this can be related in friendship formats and such, and of course, correlated, as I said, with Salvation Works and the Greenfield at that. Uh, really work together to present and keep it all really all going in what we need to do anyway. Uh, but kind of like we all know the call uh, little date sites, the the other date sites that you see Christian Mingle and other different formats as they go. What are all the same with all of them? Well, you generally pay some money. Uh, if not at first, you're definitely to get responses and to give responses. Of course, it is business. It's no new thing that you need business to make things go round. But any which way, this is what's different about this interactive date site is because those sites you pay a party that's really not even part of the date. That both parties part of the date, a relationship, pay into, and then they get on there and they talk and they do their little thing and they can talk for years or a day, a time, and any which way they could meet together or they could not meet together. It's really dependent upon that. This kind of fast forwards it all and makes it really more for the specific people in mind. Really, in a church format of Rise Star Church, as just uh, asking for the tithe of 10% pretty much everywhere. Uh, but really, what it works as a format, generally, in the unevenness of things, unless it's some rich bachelor in a material world, or some, famousness and such. Generally, it's probably going to be the ladies. After all, that's how the chase has been set up until our time, until the two-way chase, Rise Star Church. But any which way, it's almost like the Salvation Works page. The woman's pictures presented on the website, and then the bids of the people that want to offer themselves as a good date. And this course really correlating with the Salvation Works page could be in a blind format, as of people having, past problems with dating and focusing not on relationships and love. And of course, we don't want people to have not love in their life. Uh, or, of course, they could be first, which they present themselves really more of a format of the 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 which is the relational well of freedom aspect, where they determine who they meet and date upon, not according to manipulations of relationships or such. So the bidders are put up on there, and it doesn't matter. They could do it like those little programs where they have a couple of them and they choose one at the end of the night or choose a couple to date. So you can date more than one. It really doesn't matter. And it really has nothing to do with the actual green field per se, because it's really kind of more of a personal. It's more of what we'd consider the old-fashioned dating of here we go, where we meet up as blind first date, and we get together and wherever we want, whatever we want to do, and such, and we just have our relationship time of however long it lasts together. But really, what happens is the bidder and the one bid for, the woman in this case, generally, will pick the one or however many they want on this date, wherever they decide personally where they want to go, and where she gets really all the money, other than what I asked about the 10% tithe, or 10% tithe to the church, uh, or whatever. If there's organizations, because the free enterprise system of the equal opportunity entrepreneurial business plan set up to where an organization could be arranging it to. It could be uh, deciphered according to the split of the money with the organization and the what that is bid for. But really, the main point, like I said, it is getting straight to the point. It's definitely going to be a date, and the money paid is not going just all to an organization unless it's agreed upon with one of those correlating businesses, but definitely not. Uh, or they could even do it themselves and only ask for the tithe in the church, all to the person. And whatever happens according to the dating is how a date should be, and how the search for love should be. So, and of course, this is correlated, and I want you to see the big picture here, and on the note of, and with the Salvation Works page, what has always been hidden in the past anyway, it's the gambling bids that it makes it easy for the Salvation Works page and organizations to work in this format of one thing a woman and a man can agree on is a beautiful love story of blind and such, and just an easy way for us to keep eyes on the safety of our community, but in the focus and the format of what we only should be concentrating on anyway is loving relationships. So find that organization or put in your own picture, take your bids, go out on a date and enjoy. And we need more workers to teach people how to really have a loving relationship, really respecting according to truth and love. God bless. Rise Star Church.